Hello guys, welcome to Season 5 as we got Dylan Young and Charles Sanford, cars number 1 and 2 on the front row. As Season 5 is kicking off. As always, the Piggzcreek 499. As they're going to make their long way down the front stretch. For the first time in Season 5, new mod. And a lot of new a few new drivers. A few drivers coming back, a few drivers new to the series. A couple new tracks on the schedule. We'll take you bound to the green flag. As they're heading into turn 1 for the first time today. We will see most likely some wrecks that will take some of them out of the race. Last season's champ, Kyle Thomas, is now moved to the 60 car. My gosh, where is he? He's running in the back, I guess, just to kind of see what he can do. Let's see. Let's find last season's Piggzcreek 499 winner, Skavnicki. He's running on the very high side right now, probably dropping back for the moment. As LG Mills has taken the lead. As they're coming to 4. Who's going to lead the first lap of season number 5? Henry Nova, and that's Nick Pericles behind him. That 05 team hoping to get some luck throughout the season. They are not the highest funded team, but they are not the lowest funded team. Everybody here is basically around the same, so we should see some great racing throughout. As LJ Mills leads lap number 1 in season number 5. As you see, there's James Qualls. No, he's coming back into the series. He's going to take the lead for the first time since he's been in a race car back in season 2. Now we will go back to the Generation 6 cars in season 6. Just want to take a break from them this season. Try something new. But yes, we will definitely go back to the Generation 6 cars in season 6. There's Katie Elizabeth. And who's that on the bottom? It's the 11. Who's the 11? Kenny Bale, and there's William Duncan to the inside. Duncan, a rookie in this series, trying to lead a lap early on so you can get a bonus point. Bonus points are huge, especially if you don't win a race. Bonus points can be huge differences. And I'm surprised we haven't had a caution yet. We'll probably have one down like the backstretch or something. And there's P2 London to the inside. Jessica Shelton. Peking. Gene Sanford in the picture, in the group as well. As you can see, that inside gets a huge run if you do not have anybody behind you. And you're just trying to catch the field. DJ Curtis falls next to Cody Evans in the 66. And there goes Nick Smith to the inside. It's Cody Evans with the advantage, but Nick Smith is looking as they're 6 wide almost. Oh, they are 6 wide. That's hilarious. And we still haven't seen a wreck, which I'm pretty surprised about. Usually by now we'd have a caution. And any of my other test races, we usually had a caution by now. Look at this. Look at this racing we got. That time around, it was the 66 of Evans leading the lap as Nick Smith takes the lead in turn 2. Followed behind him is the 41 of Luke Walker and Ken Thoreaux and Ash Curtis. Down at the very bottom there is the 42 of Dylan Thoreaux And they're at the very bottom is Seth Cole, and they're around Lamas. Jordan Newman's around. And there's Matthew Fuller, Seth Cole, Cody Lamas. Doesn't look like much damage done there. Seth Cole probably has the most with the front end. As Ken Thoreaux and Luke Walker. They're probably most likely gonna battle it out to the line here. And yes, they will. It'll actually be Ash Curtis and Ken Thoreaux battling it out. Luke Walker is going to lead us back to the caution flag. Let's take a closer look at what happened. Alright, so take a look at what happened here. Lamas and Newman really they're basically touching down the backstretch, and they just make too much contact. Fuller has nowhere to go. Neither is Thoreaux or Seth Cole. Where does Seth Cole get his damage from? So we're going to check the hood of that car. Wow. So he hits Lamas. I don't know what that was all about, but we'll take you back to the green flag for the second time today, as the first caution of the day comes out for a multi-car wreck with slight damage from Seth Cole. And we got word that something's up with these cars. We saw it under the commercial break, so we did not get a good look at it. But unfortunately, Thoreaux is stuck in pit road, so is Kyle Matthews and Gene Sanford. Something happened to the 5 car of Sanford. I don't know what it was. So we're back green here after a long caution. It's Luke Walker right on the bumper of Sam Young. As there goes Walker and Fisher to the inside. Ash Curtis stays up top, so does Smith. Now Smith goes to the bottom. And teammates Ash Curtis and Cody Evans are going to help Sam Young on the high side. He's going to get the slight advantage just by a fender as they head down the backstretch. Now, a couple new tracks that we have. We have Dubai at race 5, replacing FTF, and Eldor replacing Kentucky. And then for some reason my edits didn't save, and I think I had 1 or 2 more tracks that were changed. And I remember one of them being Coke Zero changing to something else, and I can't get the name of it. I can't remember it. But we'll find out next race, though. I'll remember it. As Charles Sanford leads the lap this time around. And the 5 has retired due to accident issues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide here at Piggzcreek. And Kyle Matthews coming out pit road. So is Dylan Thoreaux after he gets his stop. Stephen Paul the third and Kyle Thomas. And now Charles Sanford battling for the lead. Here comes Skabnicki as well. Skabnicki's going to get a draft from Pollard, then most probably look to the inside, heading into 3. But it's not going to happen. Pericles gets inside as they're 4 wide for second, and basically battling for the lead as well. Pericles goes way low. Pichu London and the 38 of Zach Hamlin are going to be taking the lead. Pichu London out in front. Right now, as John Skabnicki moves to the low side. Look at this. Matthew Fuller was in the wreck just a few laps ago. And look at him now running up in the top 10. That's insane right there. You see, if they don't get any damage, they just need to repair their car for tires. And look at this. They can be up in the front. That's awesome for the 43 team. After you see you're in a wreck, and then you just come back and take the lead. And speaking of the lead, John Skabnicki has it. Remember, he was the winner last season. Is he going to take it back to back? We've never had a 2-time winner of the 489. Just watch right here. We have a lot of close racing here. We're watching Qualls. Qualls and Kenny Bale right there. They easily, or they very closely get away with it. As Chalumpus is taking the lead in the $32 General Toyota, followed by Henry Nova and William Duncan. There goes Harple to the inside. I don't know if that's Sean. Yeah, it's Sean Harple. There's a Cameron Harple in the 27. But is Chalumpus going to lead his first lap? Skabnicki's going to look way high, seeing what he can do, unless he's just going to fall to the back. Sean Harple's going to go to the inside of Henry Nova here. Henry Nova had a controversial finish last season, which I have no idea how that even happened, honestly. I don't know if because it passed the pace car to the line or what, I don't know. But unfortunately did not get the last win of the season. And there we go, I saw it coming. DJ Curtis is around. So does Zach Hamlin. Skabnicki gets in it. So does Katie Elizabeth. Curtis almost goes on his side. Pichu London and Jessica Shelton get a piece of it. So does Zach Buchanan. As PJ Williams is going to try and take the lead here, coming off of 4. And he does. He's about to clear the 12. But you got Jordan Newman. Look at him. He's going to push from Dylan Young and Ash Curtis. Coming off of 4. Looks like it will be PJ unless the Rokes gets in the way. Nope, it'll be PJ. So let's take a closer look at the caution and the wreck and see what happened when we come back. So we have a better angle at it. They're 6.5 wide. DJ Curtis, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he was just trying to, I don't know what he's trying to do. But he turns himself into the 11 of Kenny Bale, 38 and 28. Qualls nowhere to go. That sends Curtis around. That sends Hamlin into Skabnicki. Elizabeth puts Curtis on 2 wheels. How about that? They escape. No harm. Pichu London gets some damage, and Chris Washer and Cody Lamas barely make it through. So the second caution of the day comes out for DJ Curtis. Getting into the field, so we'll take you back to green. And here we go. We're going to have less than 10 to go here at the line. PJ Williams, and there's Dylan Therokes in the middle of him and Sean Harple. You got William Duncan, Jordan Newman, and Henry Nova, the top 5. Pollard, Young, Curtis, Bobby Jones. Let's see, Bob Jones, and Chalumpus. As you see, Therokes goes out, or Harple goes outside of Therokes, but it looks like it's not going to work. There's William Duncan going to the inside of him, followed by Jordan Newman. Therokes needs to get out of the way. He's 4 laps down. William Duncan to the inside of PJ. William Duncan looking for his first ever win. And started out nice in this first race of his career at Piggzcreek. That'd be nice. That 31 seemed to get into victory lane early on. We'll set them into the chase early without having to worry about any of the other 14 races to try and get a win. Although a win would be nice later on. Here comes your pole sitter, Dylan Young. And up into second, or moving up to second next to PJ Williams. William Duncan has holding a nice lead off of Dylan Young, Bobby Jones, and Chalumpus. As Young goes to the inside, pushed by Bobby Jones. They did not pit under that last caution. Will they have to this during the green flag run? Or are they trying to wait for another caution to come out? Strategy going to be a big factor in the closing laps of this race. There's Dylan Young and Chalumpus looking to the inside. That's Mary Stevens in the 10 looking even lower. She got 2 back-to-back wins at Talladega and Chicago last season. She's looking to have some momentum from last season into this season and win at Piggzcreek early on to make the chase this time. And there we go. Newman's around. So is Matthew Fuller. There's the 20 of Johnny Mills as well. Harple escapes. Henry Nova escapes. And I think Matthew Fuller was just on his roof. This may be a green-white checkered situation. The first car we saw around was Jordan Newman. We'll take a closer look at it in a minute. But Telampis, I think you want to be in the lead just in case you get to at least either a one-lap dash or the race ends. So coming to the caution flag, it's either going to be Mary Stevens or Telampis. It's going to be Telampis. Mary Stevens isn't looking. There she goes. Push from Dylan Young. They're going to be 3 wide coming back, but it's going to be... Oh my gosh, they were dead even. But Telampis, they're giving Telampis the lead. 0.02 of a second before we go to caution. Let's take a look at that. How close was that finish? Wow. Can't even get a nose on it. That's the finish. You can't even get any closer than that, I don't think. Anyway, guys, we'll take you back to the caution flag to give you a closer look at what happened. So, this is the second time today Fuller and Newman have been together in a wreck. They just get together, and PJ Williams gets involved too. And Preston Floor gets a little bit of it. With Frost and Washer, Johnny Mills gets just spun around. Jordan Newman just looking at the field, passing by. And who puts him on his side? It's Zach Hamlin who puts him on his side. Driver's door close to the ground. Nick Smith gets a little piece of it back there. So does Skabnicki. So we will see a new winner, most likely, for this Piggzcreek race. We'll take you back to the green flag here at Piggzcreek. So it will be a green-white checkered, as a lot of drivers ran out of fuel under this caution. Sam Young and the 31 of, I forget, William Duncan run out of fuel. They all saved under the caution flag. As we're going to have a green-white checker as Telampis leads us, followed by Mary Stevens. Stevens goes to the outside. Telampis is just like, there, I'll give you the outside. We should make it to the white flag. But if not, it will be the end of the race. If we do make it to the white flag and the wreck does come out, or the caution does come out, we will have a race back. And here comes Dylan Young to the inside, trying to win it from the pole. Don't count out Preston Floor. Do you see him back there? See him in... Oh, never mind. No, you don't. That's the 18. As Luke Walker goes to the inside. Bobby Jones to behind him. Look at this. There's the 21 of Alex Hawkins. Waiting till the last second, I guess, to come to the checkered flag. And come up front as Luke Walker's going to most likely lead us to the white flag. We're still green. Here's Bobby Jones. LJ Mills way low. Dylan Young giving as much draft to Luke Walker as possible. Telampis pushes Dylan Young in a new line as the white flag is out. We are 4 wide for third. Dylan Young hung out to dry on the high side. Here goes LJ Mills. Alex Hawkins tries to look low, but Mills blocks. Buchanan, look at him now. Pichu London on the low line. They were both in the first wreck. I thought Pichu wouldn't have a shot because he got some damage. But it looks like the damage won't matter. Pericles goes to the inside. Hawkins getting a push from Buchanan. Will Buchanan look to make it 4 wide? No. He's going to push Alex Hawkins to try and just overtake Pericles to take that inside line. And he's going to clear him. No, he won't. Look at this. Can he bail now? Come into the checkered flag. Pichu London's going to look. Kyle Matthews, remember, he's not in the picture right now. I don't think. No. But coming off of 4, will Pichu London have a shot of Nick Pericles? It'll be a drag race between Hawkins and Pericles coming to the stripe. Who's it going to be? Pericles, Hawkins coming to the line. It's going to be Hawkins just by a tire. Wow. Buchanan ends up third. London fourth. Mills fifth. Wow. So Alex Hawkins has locked himself into the chase here at Piggzcreek as he wins the Piggzcreek 499. As a crazy ending to this race. 15 thousandths of a second separate Pericles and Hawkins. Then Buchanan ends up third. Top 27 by less than a second of each other. Wow. And I forgot to delete all these. Wow, what a race it was for Alex Hawkins. Came out of nowhere. As now he's going to come take the checkered flag in his first time. Ran the 25 last season, not have the luck he wanted. Did not make the chase, finished low in points. But now he's in victory lane in Season 5 in the first race of the season. We'd like to thank you all for watching as Alex Hawkins takes his first win of the season. Skabnicki finishes 40th. That's a big one right there as a winner last season. Well, guys, we'll see you guys at Canadian Tire for race 2. As congrats to Alex Hawkins once again on getting the win. And we'll see you guys then. Thank you all for watching.